Welcome to Off the Hook Outdoors. I'm Ted, your host. Today, we're doing a product review on the EBL AA batteries sent to me by LePower. So I'd like to thank LePower for sending these out to me. They have a bunch of different batteries on Amazon. I'm going to leave the link for these AA batteries in the video here. I believe they're $6.79 for a pack of 20, just like this. We're going to put these through the test, and we'll see how they hold up. Hope you enjoy the video. They come in, they're 20 in a pack, they come in this little guys, so they come in the pack like that. And like I said, you send out the AA batteries, they would be of more use, and they said sure. So I wanted to thank LePower for have a flashlight here, okay? And there's no look for my battery here, real quick, guys. There it is. I'm gonna put this battery in the freezer, in my freezer, and we're gonna see if it still works. Now, this is the first time I haven't used it yet. Part of this, you're gonna think I'm crazy for it, but I wanted to try it. Now, I was gonna put it on like a high setting, but I figured it ain't like getting all over my oven. My wife and I did it. So I wrapped it and I got aluminum foil. If this works, that means that's pretty cool if it works for hours. And we're gonna get a runtime. I'm gonna leave this, set it on my table, and I'm just gonna let it run until it goes out. And I'm gonna have it. We tested out the EBL AA battery. I did with the flashlight. It held out that I did test them in the oven and in the freezer, so they worked out the egg. This is 4.5 hours in. All right, so when I got these batteries, I ended up opening them up the wrong way. I opened them up from the bottom, so like I normally always do. And they come in, they're 20 in a pack. They come in this little sealed packages. I opened up a few of them because I tested them already for you guys. So they come in the pack like that. And like I said, guys, they have all kinds, 9-volt, AA's, AAA's. They have C batteries, D batteries, a bunch of different batteries. They also have rechargeables as well. But they wanted me to do this. Now, originally they wanted to send me the AAA batteries, but I told them, I asked them, I said, hey, could you send out the AA batteries? They would be of more use to me because of all my trail cameras. I'm gonna put them in all my trail cameras to try them, to use them if they're a good battery. And they said, sure. So I wanted to thank LePower for doing that for me, to switching them from the AAA to the AA. So I have a flashlight here, okay? And there's no battery in it right now. But what I did, guys, was I took, you're gonna be like, what did he do? And I think I dropped my battery somewhere. I don't know where it is. Let me look for my battery here real quick, guys. There it is, on the floor. So what I did was I put this battery in the freezer, in my freezer, for an hour. So nothing happened to it, nothing got damaged or anything like that. So we're gonna put this in here and we're gonna see if it still works. Now this is the first time. I haven't used it yet since then, but I put it in my freezer for 1 hour. Let's see, boom. So it does work, and that's been in the freezer for an hour. So that's a good thing, okay? Now, the next part of this, you're gonna think I'm crazy for it, but I wanted to try it. What I did was I put another battery, let me put this down here, guys. I put another battery in the oven. It looks like a potato here, but so I put the battery in the oven. Now, I was gonna put it on like a high setting, but I figured it would just melt the battery because there is some plastic coating on here, and I didn't want this battery abrupting and like getting all over my oven. My wife would not be happy about that. So I did not do that. So what I did was I put it on 180 degrees. I kept the door opened, and I put it in there for about an hour as well. So what I did is I wrapped it, and I got aluminum foil, and I wrapped it in a paper towel. You can see I wrapped it in a paper towel, and then I did it. Now it didn't really melt or anything. You can tell though that it's been in the heat because there's some like not melt marks, but like it like got real soft, the plastic. So my finger marks are actually on here, like indented. When I took it out, it was pretty warm. So we're gonna put this in and we're gonna test this out as well, guys. So, and if this works, that means that's pretty cool if it works. So we'll see. Boom. So yeah, so I'm surprised that it worked. So, but yeah, so in the heat and in the cold for an hour, these batteries are still working. And that's what I wanted to do, bring the flashlight. Now, I'm going to do another test here, and you'll see in this clip that I tested this for hours. And we're going to get a runtime. I'm going to leave this, I'm going to put a battery in here, a new battery, not the one that I put in the oven or not the one that I put in the freezer, but I'm going to put a brand new battery in here, and I'm going to turn it on, and I'm going to set it on my table, and I'm just going to let it run until it goes out, and I'm going to give you a time on that whenever it goes out. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. All right, guys, so I got these EBLs from LePower. These are the AA batteries. I'm actually going to put a battery in my flashlight, and I'm going to turn this on and leave it on until the battery goes out, and then I'll let you guys know how long it took for that AA battery to go out. So I'm going to put this on, and we'll change the battery out because there's another battery in here right now. So we'll change this out, and we're just going to leave it on, and then later on in the video, I will let you know how long it took for that battery to wear out. We'll be right back. All right, guys, so I got the flashlight here. We're going to take that out. There's only one AA in here. We're going to put that aside. And then, of course, I opened these up on the bottom the wrong way. So we're going to take one of these out. There's 20 of them in a package. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull one out of here like this. We're going to break it open, and we're going to take one out. Okay, and then we're going to put it in the flashlight, and we're going to turn it on. Let me get this out of here. I want to show you real quick. Okay. So we're going to turn it and put that like that. I think that's the way it goes in. Let's see here. Let's see if it goes on. Yeah. Okay, so it's on. Flashlight's on, and we're going to leave it here just on until it goes out. And I will let you know how long it takes. Alright, we'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys. I got the flashlight. It's still on. It's still going pretty strong, as you can see, and it has been almost 3 hours since I've put the battery in there. So we're going to let it keep going, and then I'm going to give you a time on whenever that goes out. Alright, guys, we'll be right back. Alright, guys, this is 4.5 hours in, and we still got the flashlight and the battery is still on. So this is 4.5 hours. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, guys, well, the light is out. It stayed on for around 8 hours. So that's really cool. So, one battery, constantly on. A little AA battery lasts about 8 hours. So I would say that's a really good battery. I'm actually going to take it and put it in my trail cameras and stuff too. So, alright, we're going to test, we'll be right back. We're going to test something else out too. Alright, guys, so there you have it. We tested out the EBL AA batteries from LePower. And from that video, that little test that I did with the flashlight, it held out for about 8 hours. Now, I'm not going to lie, it was between 8 and 8.5. I think I missed a few minutes. So it's at least an 8-hour runtime, which is very good in my opinion. Straight on. I thought the light bulb was going to burn out. I thought the light bulb would have burned out after 8 hours, but it didn't. So it was the battery that did burn out. 8 hours is a great runtime for one battery. So I believe these batteries are they're worth the $6.79 for 20 of these. I'll be using these in my trail cameras, and I'm going to be purchasing more. I suggest you go over, try them out for yourself. You know, they're really reasonable. If you go on Amazon, and like I said, I'll put the link in the description of this video, go over. These are $6.79, and there's other prices. They're very reasonable. Try them out. Like I said, I did test them in the oven and in the freezer, so they worked out pretty well. And for my trail cameras, these are going to be for mostly backup power because I have solar powered cameras as well. So these are going to last a long time. So definitely worth the money for sure. So thank you, LePower EBL, for making thank you, LePower, for making a great product. And that's going to do it for our video. So, hey guys, if you get a chance, or if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button. Click that bell notifications to all so you can be notified when we upload new videos and do giveaways. And also share us out. We appreciate that. So thank you for joining me today. We'll see you on the next one. And like I always say, guys, take a kid fishing or hunting. We're going to preserve our sport and pass it on to future generations. And we will see you.